What's up, boys and girls? We are live. We had a first on the show last week. We have both never split every day, but less moonshots before, where we both split every day of every bet. Like, that's the first time we've done that in almost 2 years.
Team 1-1. How boring. And I got my ass handed to me on Wednesday. I went 0-9. I had to work my ass off to only be down a few units. Like, insane. Really weird week. I had sweeps followed by reverse sweeps.
I literally said in Discord, like, I don't know that I could explain, like, the week you've had. I've never seen it before.
These gray hairs are starting to multiply. Well, let's get people fed. I feel really good about my play. I like the value on the Betalytics play. Let's get people fed, dude. We got to, dude. If McDavid comes back, does this like cement him as a legend?
I mean, this is all time, right? Like, if they pull this off, right? Like, it's all time, like all time.
I mean, the game is like
I get right, and because Florida's defense has just been filthy, and he's done it. So it's
locked in at 100, dude. It's plus 100 each side on Bet Openly.
Oh,
I just feel like the value is all over Florida, but then this is where I'm just not a capper. This is where I'm a sports fan first. Like, I want to cheer with everyone else. Everyone else is going to be betting it. I'm probably going to end up housing like $2,000 in Florida picks. I'll probably get Florida plus money on Bet Openly because it's minus 110 at the books each side. So I'll probably get like plus 105 at fucking puck drop.
I mean, that's nice. Like, I don't
No, I get it. It's momentum and all that, but fuck, Florida's good at home. Their defense is nasty. I know what I'm going to get stuck with. I'm telling you, I tell kids this all the time. It's hard to like fathom this, but you don't really want to pick winners. You want to just estimate where the line's going to move. I know that sounds like I'm saying games are fixed, and if it's moved, the house knows what's happening. No, it's just about value. Because if I have that plus money on these 50-50s and I split, I'm up first down. So I can almost guarantee I'm going to get fucking Florida plus 105 on Bet Openly.
Oh, wow.
I like it. But let's get people fed. None of the Florida's not on my play, but I will give out a hockey play.
Okay. All right. I like it. I got a hockey play too because there's crazy value at Bet Openly.
Let's do it.
All right. So Moonshot. Corey Seager today. Good matchup for him, and there's some real value there. So we show this true line at being plus 176 today. You can get this as high as plus 150. So that's our value bet against Freddie. He just crushes what Freddie throws. I'm not going to go too deep in the weeds. You can hit me up if you want the nerd data, but it's a great spot. And this should be plus 250, not 350 today. It's just that simple.
I like it. I'll get into Betalytics. These Pirates, man. So I'm going Cincinnati first 5 money line at minus 108 as my Betalytics best bet. They have the books line at minus 120. It's 12 points of value there. Man. Cincy has a better pitcher going today. They're home. They're a very okay team. I feel like Pitt is being overbet due to some of their studs. You got to go minus 108 here, guys. Got to take Cincy at home first 5 minus 108 here.
I like that line. They're at home. Falter's pitching for Pittsburgh. So, like, that's...
Over 10 in the game.
Right.
Balls are going to hit that wall.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're giving you a hockey play tonight. And it's just, if they win, it's because McDavid goes ham. Okay, like, he's got to carry him, and the value's at Bet Openly. So Connor McDavid over 3.5 shots on goal is plus 130 at Bet Openly, guys. It's plus 110 at books. That is massive value. That's 20 points of value, and for me, that's enough to take advantage. And again, if they win, he gets this done today.
You're going chalky. But the value's the value. I'll give you something similar, except it's a brick wall back there with the Florida goalie. It's really uncomfortable. I'm talking like ass clenched all game. Under 5. It's plus 104 right now, minus 115 with the books. It's 19 points of value. Yeah, I don't even want to like break down a 5 because you're really fucking hoping for a 3-1. That's like your best case. Obviously, you would love a 0-0 into the third and shit like that. But what you're hoping for is a 1-1 game moving in there, and it stays, goes from 1-1 to 2-1 in the last seconds, and maybe they sneak one in on you. This Florida defense is nasty at home. They're gonna lean heavily on their defense. I don't even know how to explain this. They're not gonna not try and score. I don't want anyone to think that. If you watch Italy, the national team play, it's like what I'm telling you Florida's gonna do tonight. Their defense first. Their guys are a couple steps closer to their goal than the other team's goal, and they try and counter. Florida is going to try and win this game with defense and goalie. They know they have the better defense. They've lost all momentum, of course, but they're game 7 at home, and that's all they need. I'm telling you guys, I'll probably be sneaking in a first period under 2. I haven't even seen it. I've never seen 1. Do they do that? It's always 1.
I've never
it's juice to the fucking 9s. No, it's 1.5. Juice to the fucking 9s. Okay. So yeah, it's at Bet Openly, it's minus 124. At Books, it's minus 140 on the under 1.5. Man, it's weird. I don't like that one as much. But long story short, this is going to be a very high stress. I think it's going to be a low pace defense first game. Neither team wants to make the mistake first. All the chalky square money is going to be on, in my opinion, Edmonton to the over. They're going to see this as McDavid's going off. I don't mind the shot bet, especially plus 130 at all. I think the Florida goalie can hold up to block those shots. So, yeah, long story short, I'll keep this as a wrap. I think this game ends 2-1, 3-1. I would not even be freaking surprised, guys, if this shit's 1-1 going into overtime. These teams clearly know each other after game 7. Florida defense let down. And I'm telling you, hindsight's 20/20, but seriously, when Edmonton was down 3-0, if you guys go back 5 shows, I said they're not getting their ass kicked. They're down 3-0, but they were out shooting them in 2 of those losses. So I really believe Florida is going to push defense hard to try and win this game. I think Florida knows they cannot offensively outshoot Edmonton. They got outplayed on offense in 2 of the 3 first wins. So I hope that's helpful. We're going to have a tense game 7 with Florida playing defensive first behind their stud of a goalie. I really like this game under 5.
And it's why I went shots on goals for McDavid today. Like his points, it's minus 155 for over 1.5 points. I'm not laying that. I'm not eating that in this matchup, but I think he gets his shots off. It ties in with what Uncle G just said, right? Like that's why I'm going there with that value. Otherwise, I'm not touching it. So, and then we're going to drop down to baseball tonight for our last game. I'm in Missouri right now. It is hot as balls here. And KC plays at home. Cole Ragans gets the Marlins. His over 6.5 Ks is minus 118 at Bet Openly. It's minus 30 at Books. He has at home, his splits are wild. At home, he has a 14.3% swinging strike rate, a 29.5 CSW. And Miami has a 25% K rate versus lefties the last 15 days. So the value here again, minus 118 at Bet Openly versus minus 130 at Books. I think this could close at 7 the way it ends up getting bet today. So go take advantage before the line moves a ton.
My dude. All right, Mighty Jen, this is the lightning round. Trev and I are going to feed you 5 plays, no explanation in the next 30 seconds or so. T-Rev, leave us off.
Moonshot, Seager's taking Freddie Yard, plus 350.
Cincinnati Reds, first 5 money line. Betalytics best bet, minus 108. Bet Openly, minus 120 with the Books.
Our value prop of the day, Connor McDavid tonight, over 3.5 shots on goal, plus 130 at Bet Openly, plus 110 at books.
Clinch that intensity, boys. We're going under 5. Edmonton, Florida, plus 104 at Bet Openly, minus 115 books. I'm talking stress, no goals. Crazy game 7.
And our prop play of the day, Cole Ragans of KC, over 6.5 Ks, minus 118 at Bet Openly. This is minus 130 at books. Don't pay that extra juice.
Let's have a day, babe.
All right, let's go have fun.